Hello, hi, and welcome back to Jolly Jilly's Crafts. Today we are crafting. Actually, if you don't know me, my name is Jillian. I am Jolly Jilly's Crafts. I upload videos every single Tuesday. Yeah, doesn't matter. So if you like this video, please click on like, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below. We're going to be doing a crafting video today using this Dollar Tree floral foam ring. And of all things, this is called microfiber dust mop pad. And what you do is you just glue them on and it's gonna look so nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video and I'm going to lower down to my hands, and I'm gonna try not to talk so much today because I always talk all the time. And look it again, chitty chitty chat chat chat. So I'm gonna pause the video and then I'm gonna zoom in on my hands so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm trying to time myself better because I make it too long. Already it's probably a minute and a half. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and zoom you down to my hands, okay? Okay guys, so what we're gonna do is I did get 3 of these, but I think I'm gonna probably end up only using 2.5. They're beautiful and fluffy, you see? So it's like snow, but it doesn't come off on your hands. And these are dust mops. So what we're gonna do essentially is we're just gonna glue it onto here. Now this is mostly Dollar Tree products. There are a couple things from Dollarama, and there are a couple of picks that are not from Dollar Tree. Here, let's see. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap. There we go. So I just put some glue and now I'm just gonna wrap it down like that. Okay? Wrapping it around so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. And let's see. Now I am very left-handed, so I kind of need to do it the other way. So what I can show you here is I'm just taking the hot glue and running it kind of along the inside here, and just gluing little bit by little bit. So, and as you see, we're just bringing it up to meet together in the middle like that. Okay. Now I do use Gorilla Glue, which is actually really good glue and it has good staying power. For this one I didn't quite get enough glue, so I'm just gonna glue a little bit more up here, stick it up there, and hold it in place. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for the whole way around to the outside of the wreath. So again, you just take your glue gun, put a nice amount of glue right in there, and there, right there too. So see, a little bit of glue right in there, and then we just take our sides of our mop head, I guess it is, and just press it down. Okay, there we go. So it's really soft and cozy, like fluffy. So that's nice, and then you can just kind of fluff it up. All right, it's really nice. There we go. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put the video on pause, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's fully wrapped. So there we have it, guys. Here's our beautiful, beautiful, fluffy. Like, look at that. So soft. Who would know that you used a mop head to do this? That's so funny. So what I'm gonna do next is I've always kind of wanted like a fluffy silver wreath. So I bought these at the Dollarama. They're called decorations, that's all it says. 2 sets, and they're just basically beads. They're kind of white and silver beads. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap it around the wreath form. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a big amount of glue here. A good dollop of glue here. Kind of hold it in place for a second. Because Gorilla Glue, you have to kind of hold it in place for 45 seconds. There we go. Maybe not, let's try this. And what I want to do is I just kind of want to wrap it around the outside of the wreath. Let's see, so like that. And I have 2 of them. And it came 2 in the package. And so I'm just kind of wanting to, perfect, okay. So this reaches all the way around to the back. So I think 2 is the perfect amount. So then we're just gonna glue this one back on here. And perfect. I have, ouch. I burned myself. Okay, there, I have a spatula here to hold this in place. I don't know why I think I'm a brave star. I'm clearly not a brave star. I'm so silly here. Okay, so let me just pull this a little bit tighter even. There we go. To make sure that it is tight. And then I'm going to put the other one and start going around as well once this sets up a little bit more. And then I'm going to add a decoration to the bottom of the wreath after that. Okay, I think that's good. So the second one here, I'm just going to go ahead and see kind of where it needs to start. I'm obviously going to start it from the back, but I want it to have the same look. So I might just practice first with it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Start at the bottom here and pull it through. See if I like how that is. Kind of needs to be a little bit over more. Am I doing this backwards, guys? Am I backwards? Oh no. Okay, there we go. Around and one more time. And let's see if I like that or not. Kinda, there we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and glue these back down. I want it to be like a pretty kind of silver business. Okay, let's see. I think I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this here. Oopsies. Glue this at the back. It doesn't have to be perfect on the back because nobody really sees the back. So I'm just gonna kind of put a dollop of glue here and not be such a brave star this time and get my spatula. I don't know why I'm doing that, guys. I got that for this specific reason because I'm tired of burning my hands all the time, but I love using a glue gun. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this other part down back here. Still a bit. Okay. Let's see if I can't pull this up a bit. Alright. Let me glue this part back here down. And then the fun part, well, this is really fun too, though. Let me see. Okay. Kind of glue it together with that. Now I don't like, let me see, where is this? Okay, so I didn't like that was wasn't tight enough for me, so I'm just going to add a little bit more glue here to one of the beads, because the earlier one, it's kind of not tight, it's not holding tight onto the wreath form, so I'm just going to kind of put it down. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some silver and white picks down, okay? If you wanted to leave it like this and you like it like this, you do you, boo. You go ahead and leave it like this. But if you've ever seen me on this channel, I am always extra. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. That's what I want to. Okay, there we go. So this is what it's looking like so far. That is actually the back. So this is what it's looking like so far, and I'm just gonna put some stuff down here on the bottom. And now last year when I was in the US, I got some picks from, I think it was Joanne. Yeah, I think this is Joanne. When I was there for Black Friday, and I got them on sale, so they were like maybe $2 a piece, maybe less. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is essentially I'm putting them together like this, and then putting these up in the middle to make it just a little more interesting, visually interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some, I need some, you know, I'm gonna pause the video because I need some pipe cleaners. So let me pause the video for a second, okay? Scattered brain, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if I was filming, but I was filming, so whatever, I'm a cuckoo head. Sorry guys. Okay, so what I wanna do is, I want to go ahead and attach this to the front here, okay? Right around the bottom here, because I think that's super, super pretty. What I'm gonna be doing, because this is a beautiful, fluffy, what do you call this thing? Wreath. I'm going to use my white pipe cleaners to attach it. So I'm sure you can see kind of in the middle here, there's a little, like a little hole. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a pipe cleaner through the hole and to the back. And then I'm just going to go ahead and twist it really well onto there, okay? And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those pipe cleaners and wrap it around the wreath form itself, because that will make it more stable. And then if I want to, if I think it needs more stability, then I will glue it. So I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna twist and twist and twist and twist. And so there we go. And because I'm using white, there we go, let me see. It's much easier for me to just use a white pipe cleaner and attach everything to it very, very nicely. Okay, so it is still a bit wonky. So I might take 2 more pipe cleaners. See how it's just falling off still, and I don't quite like that. So what I'm gonna do, because I want it to be held on there very securely, is I'm gonna take 1 pipe cleaner and do it along either side. So I just need to grab 1 more pipe cleaner from over here, out of my reach, and I'm gonna go ahead and loop it through the branches. Okay, there we go. Just kind of loop it through the branches, and again flip it over and take my pipe cleaner and twist it and twist it and twist it. Okay, so that side is more secure. And oopsies, I'm going down. Man down, man down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the other one and do the same thing. Just kind of loop it around. There we go, right there like that. And flip that over, making sure not to get in the way of the beads. So I'm gonna feed it under the beads. And then again, I'm just gonna twist it and twist it and twist it. Okay, so now let me have a quick look at see how it is. Okay, let me see. I just want it to be back a little bit more. So perfect. There we go. All right. Now these pipe cleaners are very easily hidden because this is so fluffy and white. You don't even really see it at all. So I'm excited about this. I'm probably gonna actually end up putting this on my front door because I really like it. I've always wanted kind of a white and silver one. So there we go. There's that. That was an easy project. Little bit of glue, a little bit of flowers, and we are done for this craft. Now we will be moving on to a second craft, so I'm gonna put you on pause while I get myself set up. Guys, we're back with craft number 2. And here we go. This is the easiest thing you'll ever do. It is so quick and so easy. We're gonna take 2 red oven mitts from Dollar Tree, and we're gonna be using these mop heads again, these duster mop pads. Sorry, mop pads. And what we're gonna do is basically look at this. How stinking adorable is this? Now you got a giant mitten. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hot glue these bad boys right on here. So all you need is basically hot glue, bunch of hot glue, and then you are gonna be done. But of course, y'all know that I am extra. So that's not all I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna be adding some florals, maybe a bow. I don't know. I thought I was gonna add maybe a Merry Christmas sign, but I don't think I want to add a Merry Christmas sign. I think that's, you know, not good. So I'm gonna do 2 of these, and you see it's so easy. It just, I'm gonna put a bit of extra glue probably right here just to make sure it stays. A little extra line of glue because don't mind if I do. But these are so adorable, guys. It is amazing. So I'm just gonna put some glue here along this little guy here. This little guy. And this little duster mop pad thingy. There's so many uses for this. It's amazing. So we're just gonna hold this in place, and we're gonna do this again with the second one. This is quick and easy, and it doesn't really require anything but a glue gun and a little bit of time, and not even that much time, to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip that over. Wow. So what I want to do is I want to put the 2 gloves kind of like helter-skelter. So I need to use this side. So it's gonna look like 2 mittens kind of together, and then I'm gonna put like the string, because when I was little, I remember when I was a little girl and the world was young, I think my mom used to do that. She used to put my mittens on strings, like, you know, inside of my coat and things. just to make sure I wouldn't lose them, because you know, kids lose mittens like crazy, I swear. My son loses mitts like he's a crazy kid, like all the time. So usually what I do is I just go to Dollarama and I buy some mittens. And they have really actually decent mittens for like $3 or something. And I stock up at the beginning of the season. I get like 3 or 4 pair. I haven't done the string thing because he's in grade 2 now, so I think he doesn't need that. But when I was little, that's what my mom used to do for me, because I'm clumsy and I lose things. And that's just how we roll up here. And that's okay. Right? That's all right. Okay. So there we go. Just hold them down. I need another glue stick. Today it's all about the glue and the mop heads. And it's going to be so super fun. I can't wait. I'm going to hang this in my room. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. Because I'm actually decorating my bedroom for Christmas this year. I've not ever really done that before. All these glue strings. And so I'm going to do that this year. And what I did... Sorry. So what I did is I had this fluffy white yarn in my house that I use for projects, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it here and make it look like they're attached. So that's kind of fun. But what I need to do is I need to kind of like position these where I like them, and then I'm going to glue them together. I think I kind of like it with where one mitten is higher than the other, but I think that's backwards. I want it to be kind of like just kind of hanging off of each other, because I want there to be a bit of contrast. And then what else I'm going to do is I took this decorative clip from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to pull off the clip part, because I want to, I want to just glue these all together and put it on the higher one here. But when I took off the clip, it literally undid the whole bundle, which is okay. Just add a little bit of glue on there and fix that up. Let me see here. Oh, I don't want to glue it myself. Okay, so I just kind of unglued everything because I took it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of glue this back together using hot glue, and kind of still decide what I want to do with my mittens. I think that. So I might just stick this down up here and see if I like that. I was actually also thinking of doing a bow, and I might even add some more stuff to this. So I'm kind of gluing this back together and kind of onto the mitten at the same time, because I really like how it looks all up on the corner like that. So just go ahead and glue whatever florals you have. If you have a pick that you like, or if you want it to be more shiny, or if you want your oven mitts to be blue, if your colors for Christmas are blue and silver or blue and white, you know what? Just go get a different color of oven mitt, because this can work with anything. But I love red and green and all of that stuff, because I'm a sucker for like traditional colors for Christmas. And that's kind of my tissue for my issue. But that's kind of like what I like to do. So I'm just using red and white and green and this really cool pick that I didn't intend for it to fall apart though, but that's okay. Enough glue will put it back together. And it has this really like pretty cotton part too at the end. There we go. So let me get back to how I wanted to put that together. I think that is going to be how I want them to sit. Kind of like a little off kilter there. So I think that's what I'll do. Kind of like that. I guess I could have used that other half one for this one. I didn't need to do the whole thing, but I want you to see that there's two separate mittens. So I'm just going to go ahead and put like a whole bunch of glue down here, because I want them to stick together really, really well. So I'm going to stick that right there like that. And even down here, I think I'm going to stick some glue and just stick it together as you want. And once I'm done that, you know, I'm going to let this glue set up for a little bit, just because it's, you know, hot glue and you want it to dry, set up. Anyways, so I'm going to put you guys on pause for just a minute while I let this whole thing set up. Okay guys, so this is how it's looking, but I feel like it looks a little too sparse in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take another one of those clippy clip things, and I just totally tore it apart again. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and just glue more stuff, because people say less is more, but less is not always more. You know, sometimes you just need to have more stuff to make it look nicer and fuller, you know what I mean? So in some circumstances, you know, sure, less can be more, or whatever. But in terms of Christmas decorations, you want to see what you're looking at, right? And I'm extra always, we know this. But so what I want to do is I just want to go ahead and stick more over here. And in fact, I was also thinking of possibly doing a bow, a burlap bow. But I'm not entirely sure yet what I want to do, if I want to do that or not. So I'm just going to put a big amount of glue here, because I'm going to put that there. And then I have these little wee pieces here. So, okay, so that's there like that. I'm just going to push it down for a minute. And then I'm going to put the other little pieces under here, because it's looking a little bare, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put the glue on them. I just want to, you know, Gorilla Glue is a really good product, but you do have to hold it down for a little while sometimes if you want it to stay where it's going to stay. And then so I'm just going to put the glue on and put them here, because it doesn't look centered or doesn't look nice enough to me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Put a little bit of glue on these little bad boy stems and just stick them in where they'll look nice. So oopsies. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of stick them in, and then one more under there. Kind of hide that one there and there. Okay, just kind of stick them in, make it look a little more full on the glove there. I mean, no one will really wear gloves that look like that, but I mean, it's just pretty for Christmas decorating, and, you know, to hang up as a little decor piece in your home. And it's so easy, right? So that's the thing that I love about these kind of crafts, is they're so easy that anyone can do them. So it looks like that for now. Let me see if I do want to add a burlap bow. I'm thinking maybe not now that I look at it. I'm thinking maybe not. And how I like to do my bows is just easy peasy. It's going to be very simple, because this is not a complicated craft and I don't need to be complicated. I like to be extra but not complicated. So I take my bow like this and I just cross it kind of like that, you see? And then you just gather it up in the middle, and then you have a wee bow, see? And then you tie it together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little piece of burlap, not burlap, what is this stuff called? Jute twine. And I'm going to sew it in the middle. Sew it. What am I talking about? I'm going to tie it in the middle here. So you see, you just do a little tie, 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 tie. And I like to do it twice underneath, because it holds it a bit better. So I can pull a little bit tight. There we go. And I don't know yet if I want to use this bow or not. But we'll see. So pull it down, pull it down. And I like to dovetail the ends. So you just fold it in half like that, and you have a little cut, kind of like that. And then you do the same with the other one. Okay, so I might not even end up using this, but I want to see how it would look if I do choose to. See if it makes it a little more cute or not. Let's see. You know what? I think I like it. I think I like it, but I think I need to put a little berry in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Yeah, it definitely needs a little berry in the middle. So, see, this is the fun part about crafting. You just kind of see what you like. Oh, do I like this? Do I like that? I don't know. You place it. If you don't like it, you move along. But I kind of like the bow there, so I'm going to keep it. And just a little, you know, something extra to make it a little bit nicer, a little more charming. And I think I would like to take some of these berries from another pick here and maybe just stick them in the middle, just so it is a little bit more festive. So I'm going to go ahead and just take my scissors here and cut off a little bit of berry here, and then just stick it right in the middle. Do I like that? Let me see. Yeah, add a little bit of red there. And then we're gonna just go ahead and attach the hanger to it, basically. Not the hanger, but what I'm using to hang it. Okay, so here we go. We have these that I braided them together because I thought that would be fun. And so what I'm gonna do basically is I'm just gonna open the oven mitt and stick one on one side and stick one on the other side. And there we go, Bob's your uncle. Let me see, how long do I want it though? That's the trick here. I think that's long enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take some glue, and stick it in the glove. Stick it down with my spatula here so I don't burn myself. Okay, so it's stuck down, and then I'm gonna put a little bit more glue over top of it. And once the glue has set up, I will come back and show you exactly how it looks. Okay guys, so that's it. So here are the mittens. Here is the hanger that I'm gonna hang up probably over top of my bed off a corner there. It's really, really cute. I think it turned out nicely. I'm gonna keep it for years to come. It's so nice. And this is all done with Dollar Tree products. Like these picks were Dollar Tree. This burlap ribbon I had at home was Dollar Tree. These mop heads are Dollar Tree. Everything is Dollar Tree on this project. For this, I would say about 60% is Dollar Tree. So these are our craft items that we did today, all Dollar Tree. So thank you for spending time with me. And please go ahead and click that like button if you like my crafts. And also subscribe to my channel. I do upload videos every single Tuesday. Leave me a comment down below if there's anything you want to see for Christmas. Any ideas you have for me that you'd like me to show you how to do, if I can figure it out. We'll see. So I guess with that being said, I will see you next Tuesday.